Hey guys, welcome in. And before we get started with this video, I do want to give a quick little channel update. So, as you may have noticed, I have been live streaming more on YouTube. Um, those of you who don't even know that I have a Twitch channel, I started live streaming on Twitch about a year ago. And, you know, it's been kind of a grind. I've got about 109 followers right now. I get quite a bit of trolls on there trying to mess with me, but that's really any platform, so I can't say much. But, I mean, it's been great. I'm a Twitch affiliate, and I'm not quitting by all means. I know it sounds like it. But yeah, I want to give this update to people who may be subscribed on the Twitch. And also people who are interested in seeing live streams from me, because anything Minecraft related, I'm going to stream on YouTube from now on. The reason is because I have tried live streaming on YouTube, of course, and the engagement, the viewership, and the audience retention, the amount of time people stay and watch my streams is great. It is absolutely, it's great. It's better than Twitch, honestly. And it doesn't matter if I'm really a Twitch affiliate and people give me money and whatnot. That doesn't matter to me right now, because, what matters to me is people watch my content and enjoy it, and I'm seeing a lot more of that on YouTube. So, but I'm not quitting Twitch, so what I'm going to be doing on Twitch now is doing one live stream every Friday or Saturday. And it's not going to be Minecraft, it's going to be another game. So like Modern Warfare, Skyrim, ESO, something like that, every Friday, and that'll be like the Twitch stream of the weekend. And then Monday and Wednesday is when I will try to, definitely Monday. Wednesday, if I'm behind on my videos, I may not live stream. So yeah, Mondays are Minecraft Mondays, live stream on the Paperhats server, and Wednesday is another Minecraft stream if I have time. So with that being said, the reason I wanted to let my Twitch subscribers know, or my Twitch viewers, is because the best way to support me now is actually Patreon. I set up a new Patreon site, and I wanted that to be the place where you can support me if you so choose. I don't expect you to go and do that if you don't want to. I'm not asking you to I'm not really asking you to do that, but if you want to, you can absolutely go on to Patreon and support me that way. Because I didn't see it as fair that I'm cutting back on Twitch streams, yet I still have people subscribed on Twitch. So if that's something you're concerned about and you are subscribed to me on Twitch, go on over to Patreon and you can support me there, or you don't have to at all. So, guys, that is the update. Let's get on with the video. I'll quit talking, and guys, I hope you enjoy it. Thank you. Hey guys, welcome in. My name's Casey, and you're watching another episode of the Paperhats SMP, and today we are starting out at my base over here. As you can see, we had quite a good AFK session last night. So, what I want to do is not neglect my rocket shop anymore. I want to go refill that and do a bit of, maintenance stuff today. Also, we've got a fall competition to do. Kelsey is hosting a fall competition, as you saw in the last episode. And I want to go ahead and get my entry in so I don't have to worry about it anymore. Oh, look at that. We made some money. I'm not sure who paid in slime balls. I think Kelsey ran out of diamonds and paid me with 1 emerald and 5 slime balls, which I guess I'll take. Thank you. Actually, I forgot that this sugarcane farm still worked. I just don't use it because, it's not very efficient. Like, I want to make it a whole lot better, or just do a 0 tick thing that I can turn on when I AFK. The 0 tick thing might be the better option. But yeah, that one, I guess I'll go ahead and trim this. Yeah, take all that I can. And we'll go make up these two since I still have a decent amount of gunpowder. Alright, so I'm just gonna leave these in the gunpowder chest so we can you know, just have a little bit of a surplus. We've also got 2 stacks of rockets in the ender chest. So we're good there. So let's go find out what we want to do with this competition. I know what the room looks like, but let's go look at it for your viewing pleasure. Oh, by the way, special announcement. We have over 300 diamonds now. That's always important to say. I'm rich. What can I say? Okay, so this is my room. Yes, Casey, the best name in the world. Yeah, it's let's see. 7 blocks wide, and it looks like maybe 6 blocks deep. I'm not sure, but let's go grab our barrel of goodies. You know what? Let's just go for it and see where this goes. I'm not really sure I'm exactly prepared for this, but we'll find out. We got a lot of logs. Maybe we can use bone blocks. I don't know. There's some possibilities here. I've got strip logs. That would look pretty good. Maybe I can incorporate that somewhere. Alright, so here's what we got so far. We got 2 corners of stripped spruce, and it's like got alternating, you know, grains. That's the correct word. And then I'm kind of lost from here, you know. Maybe we're not allowed to change the grass at all. That's the challenge here. But I think I can place the mushrooms in a way that makes it pretty good looking, maybe. Also, I don't believe we have to use all the ingredients. So that's an added bonus. Yeah, looking good so far. I guess I really should explain the objective. It's basically just a fall competition, and you have to make a room that is themed Halloween, Thanksgiving, and mushroom harvest. So you can see Kelsey's example here. She put some nice leaves around and had a jack-o'-lanterns for lighting. I think our room is safe. I think I'll just put torches. I think that's what I'll do with mine. But we've used up everything that we can, you know. She's got that nice spigot and a table. I don't really have a table. I'm not sure that I want a table. I want something like unique. I don't know. I definitely want some vines. So I'm gonna go pluck some vines. And then we have the cobwebs. Okay, so I had the idea of using hay bales. I feel like that's a very fall item. And, you know, I don't want too many of these, you know, I just want them, maybe, you know, maybe that's enough. Just very, very subtle, scattered around. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. And then we can have a few vines, maybe, you know, dangling from the ceiling. And we'll have to wait till these start growing and, you know, hanging down before it actually looks any good. Oh, and we gotta use these cobwebs too, so maybe one right there, down over here above that mushroom, and one right next to the hay bales. Yeah. We picked up a couple mushrooms. I think I'm just gonna keep these because room's looking a little bit crowded. I'm not the best decorator. I don't think I'm gonna win with this. Oh, dang. I mean, I feel like this is all I can really do until these vines grow and see how it looks like this. But I'm thinking that, you know, this looks like a, you know, like a fall harvest stock room if the people running it were very unorganized. But yeah, I think this looks good. I think I'm gonna leave it for now and come back to it because I have until the end of November. So, we have time. I'm just gonna leave it and think about it because I'm not that good of a builder, unless, you know, I like playing it. and really think about it. So I think that's the best course of action. Just leave it and let's look at it from a distance. Yeah, I mean, that looks like a valid entry. A valid entry. Oh, look at that. That cat. So cute. Well, dadgummit. Okay. Let's see what Kelsey thinks about it. No? Dang it. Okay. Really? Jank. That's all you have to say about it. Okay, well I guess I'll let you guys leave a comment on how to make it not jank. Cause I don't know apparently. Actually, there's this book that I've been trying to put in a video for a very long time. But I wanted to have sort of like a to-do list, and you can see how I've sort of updated it over time. But I think I want to reorder these and take most important to least important. So, first of all, okay, so I've updated it. So first is fall competition. I gotta finish the nether hub inside of the nether. Finishing the zombie boat tunnel, which actually that should probably be last. I'll leave it there though. Capital World map, Guardian Farm, Giant Sugarcane Farm, Zero Tick Bone Meal Generator, and I need to transform my big mob farm, but that's not really a big deal because I just AFK'd there last night, and that's where I got all my my gunpowder. So I may just leave it for a while because that was a really nice of gunpowder that I got there. So I think I want to actually do next is get this zero tick bone meal generator over at my my villagers, because that place needs I need to redo the redstone over here so that my wheat farm is faster, and you'll see what I'm talking about in a minute. I realize I haven't showed it on a video yet. That is because I streamed a lot of it. And I was sort of keeping that as a stream project, but I feel like I need to include it in videos too. So here's what I got going so far. I've got, you know, some villagers in here. They can restock with the benches and lecterns that they have under their feet, so that, you know, they can always restock and they're never gonna get stuck. And over here, the special people, you know, I have like a looting 3 villager now. I thought doors would cut off the pathfinding, but I'm not sure that it actually does. This guy finally lost his trade. It took him like 3 days to lose his trade. Minecraft days, that is. And it, I mean, it just took a long time. It shouldn't have, and I'm not sure why. He was picking up some lectern. That I'm not really sure where it is. It was probably just a daytime timing issue that I had. So this is the wheat, potato, beetroot farm that I made, and it's very fast. And this is just some old redstone right here. I don't really use this anymore, so I'm gonna get rid of this and make this a faster clock. Well, what just happened there? Yeah, so if I connect it like that, that should... Yeah, okay, so that is working marvelously. Okay, so I want a zero tick bone meal farm to keep all these dispensers loaded. So what I want to do is run back by the base and get I think this is 9. I'll go ahead and get like 12 hoppers and bring them over here. And I want to have a zero tick farm over here that's just constantly producing bone meal when this machine is turned on. Actually, I'll have it over here to connect to this lever, so whenever I'm using the machine, it will produce bone meal. So that'll be really cool. Eventually, maybe I can... Nope, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna bring some comparators, and I'm gonna have it to where it will tell if the last dropper, or the last dispenser to be filled is filled up or not. And if it is filled up, completely filled, then it won't run anymore. So I think that's the way we need to go here. That's going to be a really cool thing to try and do. So let me run back to my base. I need to check something out that Kelsey built, and I will show that off here in just a second. And I will go get all this redstone. So we're here, and I wish she hadn't showed me this, but she has made a companion. Oh no. A companion memorial. We had Goober the cat, that was Chris's. And then we had Mine Cat, an unfortunate accident. Ginger the cat, that was even more unfortunate. And Officer Muse. Yeah, Officer Muse. One of these were not my fault, so I feel pretty good about that. That's very sad though. That's made this whole video sad. I don't think I can record anymore. That is so sad. Oh man. Alright. Well, Baker Cat. Baker Cat. Alright, let's get back to business here. We got some redstone to do. Alright, so I got all the resources I'm gonna need. I know what I'm gonna build. I know how to build this zero-tick machine, and it's gonna go by smoothly. I think this is gonna be a really nice project to wrap up the video with. Okay, so first I need to craft the one thing that I don't actually have, and you know what? I probably have extras. Let me go see if I can find one laying around. Here we go, a composter. Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna start by... Hello? I'm gonna start by laying down all the hoppers, make sure that they're going in the correct way. And then... Ooh, I could probably just build it on top of this to save a few hoppers. So, crafting guide list: 1 furnace, 1 blast, enchanting table. I'll do this some other time. But yeah, so we're gonna get this this zero-tick farm done. So, first of all, I shouldn't have done that. So yeah, I need to put the hoppers like that. And then of course I need some good scaffolding blocks. That's gonna be stone this time. Okay, and then we need to put some rails down and then put the minecart hopper. And we need to get rid of that. Okay. So far so good. Okay, that is perfect. Now, one thing that I didn't realize, or I wasn't smart enough to remember, is sand. Maybe we have some gravel? Okay, so we just need to drop sand in that one, and then this one. Yeah, one more time. And then we can get rid of that. I need to put a piece of stone right there, a piece of sand for aesthetics reasons. You know what? I put the minecart on the wrong side. Let me fix that. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. So we need to do that, and then oh no, I forgot to make a note block. Well, this is interesting. Let's see what we need here. Oh, that's not bad at all. I have that. Boom, 1 note block. Okay, let's finish this project. Alright, so bad news. I also forgot to, get quartz. So for right now, it's just gonna be a regular on-off switch, which is okay. That's not really a big deal. So let's just make sure it works. Yeah, that's definitely a 0-tick. However, this isn't gonna work because, yeah, that can't be a redstone torch. Like, this needs to be just a lever, because if we put the torch there, it will, well, let me get back up here. If I put the torch there, it'll keep the piston extended and destroy our cactus. Okay, so let's get a live demonstration of what this thing does. So I'm gonna put some cactus here, and you see, normally when the piston passes past the cactus right next to it, it'll well, see, this is the problem. I don't have any glass next to it to break the block that grows, but you can see that it's growing a lot faster than normal. Some would say that this is cheating, but it's totally legitimate, I promise. Yeah. And this will create all the bone meal we'll need. So, hey, let me get to work on getting this glass up here. And yeah, I'm excited. Now that's what I call a bone meal generator right there. I know it's as loud as Tarnation, but seriously, it's doing wonders. You can see how fast it's producing cactus. I mean, it's just a machine. Okay, so I just realized that my design with the glass wasn't totally necessary, so I was able to save a bit more and replace all the weird blocks with the red glass. So it's completely good now, and this thing is functional. We had 18 a second ago. Oh, we already have 26. We've already created 8 bone meal by the time we've just been working on the glass. So this thing is absolutely going to be making an absolute ton of cactus and bone meal. Oh my goodness. I mean, it's just like every couple seconds there's like 3 cactus made. So yeah, the plan is to have this machine go just like that. I can turn it off and turn it on whenever I need to. I'll just make up some really not that special scaffolding there to come turn it off. I'll make it look better eventually. But yeah, this will be great. You know, I'll let that run while I'm over here working, and I'll turn it off when I'm not. Just so we don't accidentally break the cactus. Although with this design, it'd be really easy just to come back and replace it. So that is so cool. That is so cool. But yeah, we have an absolute awesome way of making bone meal now. We don't have to worry about going to the skeleton farm anymore. But yeah, I'm gonna stay here for a bit. I'm gonna go do some other things, let it AFK for a while, and I'll come back and give you a report on, you know, exactly how much bone meal we've made, and it's gonna update. It's gonna fill this dispenser first, so we're at 33 right now. Remember, just a few minutes ago we started at 18. That's how fast this thing is. So yeah, let me go get some stuff done. I'll be back, and we'll see how much bone meal we have after that. Let me just check my villagers one more time. I think they're all tied up. You know, nothing can get to them. So, yep, I'm gonna go to bed and then head inside of my villager breeder here, so nothing gets me. And we'll wait. We'll stay looking at this thing. So, I will be right back, guys. All right. So I've been away for about an hour now. I'm gonna go to bed. Okay, it is now daytime, and we're gonna check on how much bone meal this thing actually made. I don't know why it was so hard to get it out of that trapdoor. So yeah, that's pretty measurable. So, okay, so just this one, 0-tick farm makes 130 bone meal an hour. So we could actually make one more over here. I don't really know the benefit to that. Okay, guys, it's a different day on the Paperhats SMP. And so earlier in this episode, I went over to the Villager Trading Center. And I made a 0-tick. What was it? A cactus farm. I almost forgot myself. a zero-tick cactus farm to do bone meal. And it's been amazing so far. You know, it's made a whole bunch of bone meal. I've actually used a whole bunch of that bone meal, so there's not a whole lot left. But what I realized, you know, I realized that I had a problem. It's my inventory. So I'm working on getting a redstone box, a riches box, you know, stone box, you know, like categorizing that way. Pretty soon I'll have to go back to the end. But let me get a few more rockets and we'll go back to the base, because I want to organize some of these shulker boxes, you know, I want to fill my redstone box with a little more variety of components, so that we can go over here, and I want to finish the zero tick farm. I want it to be able to turn off automatically when it stops filling, you know, when all the machines are filled and there's nothing else to worry about. So yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing, and I will see you in a minute over at the Villager Trading Center. Alright, here we are back at the Villager Trading Center, and I've got my redstone box. I love calling it that. It just sounds so much more organized and neat, you know, and I'm thinking what I need to do is just simply use the block that we have here to run a comparator. So when that is full, however, I do see a problem here. So it turns out I actually need it on this side, and the thing is like, I actually need it on a 15 power. I need to feed 15 redstone. A signal strength of 15, I cannot talk today, into the side of this comparator so that, it only shuts off the machine when it's full. So I'm not really sure how to do that. I've got my clock here. Yeah, I've got my clock here, and there's not really much to do. I guess I could turn this clock around. Yeah, let me do that. 1 second. Okay, so it's taking me a minute to sort of figure this out, but what I did, yeah, I turned this over, so now I can feed this down here into that, and then power that block with the comparator when it has a signal strength of 15. And okay, so I've come up with this circuit here, so let me see if I can come over here and show you. So I haven't linked up the, actually, yeah, I did. I linked up the lever, so if we put that on there, we can turn on, well, oh, yeah, we can turn on the dispenser clock right there, right next to where we actually operate the machine. And this circuit here, it's really simple, actually. So it's just a redstone torch. Drop down that redstone line a level so it doesn't, you know, this doesn't power that. Powers this repeater, goes straight into the comparator. So only a 15 signal strength can come out. So that means when this hopper gets full of bone meal, all 5 spaces, 64 stacks, comparator turns on, powers this block, powers the redstone dust, goes all the way up, and powers this piston. So yeah, guys, that is the that's the redstone contraption. It looks kind of crazy. It doesn't look very good because I use like very bland blocks. I should have used like some color or something. Maybe I'll redo it and decorate it. But as you can tell, I also turned the sound of the blocks down quite a bit, so it wasn't as invasive. I think that was a good call, because these things, zero tick machines, are just loud as crap, dude. But yeah, this is producing a lot of bone meal. I mean, look at that. Yeah. I mean, that one's almost full. I think I AFK'd here a little bit. And let me check on our villager trading hall. I need some iron here. I think I've got a box with some iron. Okay, yeah. So the idea of these just little chambers is that you close off pathfinding, so they only go to this point of interest. They won't come over here and look at this guy's thing, because that is a bug in 1.14.4. So let's see how this guy's doing. Oh, respiration 2. Let's see if he'll change. He's still respiration 2. I should probably just put a stone block there and leave him there until he gets rid of that, because I don't need that. I have respiration 3. And it's the best thing ever for water. So, yeah. I don't remember what else I was going to do this in this video, because I did it over the course of like 2 days. So there's that. So guys, I think I'm going to actually end it there. I did that channel update at the beginning of the video after all. So guys, really appreciate you for watching. This has been Casey. Guys, remember that Patreon if you want to support me. If not, that is absolutely fine. But at least hit that like button. Give it a like. That always helps. And if you really like what you see, smash that subscribe button. Ring the bell so you always get notified, hopefully, and you never miss an episode, guys. I really appreciate you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Y'all have a good day or night, depending on where you are.